Yo, I am Eumonic. Right now, I'm assuming that Kyle Beats is nearly completed with, or by the time you're watching this, already has completed his 200,000 subscriber remix competition contest video. Of course, I got my submission in there. Eumonic flipped the samples in a way that no one has, and he also added vocals. That is why I believe I'm going to win. Bottom line up front. Let me show you how I did some of the things in my submission. Kyle Beats sent out several sounds, some melodies, and some drums. The first sound that I worked with was called Dirty Organ, and it sounded like this. Of course, I had to chop it up, which turned into this. I worked with that sound to start this track. I added a few more effects to it, including an auto pan to give it a sidechain pumping effect, and an auto filter so it would sweep in for the second chorus. As per the usual, I pitched it up to add even more harmonic excitement. If you're hearing clicks throughout this video, it's because my CPU is maxing out at 75%. This project got a little overwhelming. The next sound I chopped up was a bell that Kyle Beats sent. Hey, get it, what? That turned into this. Woo! You can tell there's some chibbity chops in there. I also reversed it at some points. The next sound I used was a piano. I chopped it up and used it during a pre-chorus part in my song. The original sounded like this. I chopped it up, added some EQ to thin it out, and a little bit of delay to give it some space. It turned into this. And that piano reverses right before the drop. It gives it such an awesome effect. Next, sound. If you're a fan of Kyle Beats, you know that he loves counter melodies. And I gotta say, this is one of Kyle Beats' most amazing counter melodies thus far. Wait for it. I think it does it again. All jokes aside, I put that sound, singular sound, into a sampler so I could play it, and made this melody. I also doubled it up an octave to give it some excitement. Okay, enough with the melodies. Let's get to some bass and drums, shall we? He sent one bass loop, and it was really wide. It has this awesome texture to it. It's kind of brooding and moving about. Chop that thing up, threw the drums on it. It's probably my favorite part. I'm excited to show you this. Now that just wasn't lively enough for me, especially during the chorus. So I added a loop from cymatics and then another hi-hat. Oh man, what did I do there? Yo! Things of note, let me zoom in on this bass hit right here. You may have heard it, and it went like this. I was actually watching one of those beat breakdowns. I can't remember if it was Genius or not, but he said that when he was making the beat, I can't even remember the producer, he said that he hit his elbow on the keyboard and it made the kit go brrr. I wanted to do the same thing, so I just chopped it off, chopped it off, chopped it up. Hey, you slow down there. I can't give you all the sauce. Once the beat was to a place where I wanted it to be, I started feeling the need to add vocals, and this is where things really came alive. Like the heat got lifted. Like hustling so hard, I stole my sounds from Kyle Beats. I'm just gonna drink some coffee and listen to it.
It don't stop, like yo, this boy's gifted. Hustle on the beat like the heat got lifted.